Morning, everybody. Chad, Adler Farms. See what I did there? Woo! We're down here in the lower pasture. Spread some cubes out. Encourage them. Hang on. Still baby in the left arm. We're trying to encourage them to eat down here, so they hang around these. Get out of the way. Full bag coming in hot. Where's Junebug? There she is. There we go. Whew. Neighbor's cows be jelly. All right. It's hot. I don't know about you guys and where you're at, but it's hot. It's already hot. It's really hot. It's honestly too hot for June. But June 20th, the day this is being filmed, last year, I know I've mentioned it, I know other channels mentioned it, but here in Northeast Oklahoma, June 20th was the last day it rained a measurable amount in Northeast Oklahoma. And I'm sorry, June 11th last year was the last time it rained a measurable amount until nearly like middle of September, early October. So we're officially in drought watch, if you will. I know you guys want to see the animals. We're officially in drought watch. And by the way, Frank is, we'll go see him. He's laying over there in the grass. But yeah, we got some bad news yesterday. The guy that does our hay, Mr. H, he called me and he said, man, he said, I hate to tell you, but he said, your pasture, your hay pasture, which we only got, it's only 5 acres. We got 7 bales off of it last year, 7 good size 4x5 bales. He said, because of the drought last year, also having animals on it, I know that matters too. Okay, I'm new to this, but I'm not, blind. He said, it's really not even worth pulling. He said, you'd benefit a whole lot more. Pulling means it's not worth haying. He said, you'd benefit far more from bush hogging it and letting it grow and just letting them eat on it and enjoy it. So he said, it's not a strike against you. Here's a guy that Mr. H has, I believe, 200 acres, and he raises 170 cattle, and like personally, and he actually spent almost $4,000. You can do the math. I don't know it. I don't know what fertilizer costs per acre, but he spent nearly $4,000 fertilizing his hay field. But because of the drought, he can't even pull it yet. Not sure he's going to get anything off of it. So it's just how it is. It's something you got to deal with. Now, the nice thing is, Scotty, who you guys have met once or twice, our hay guy that we buy hay from, because we don't produce enough here to feed everybody, we're already marked down for 30 bales. And by my calculations, I can also add 2 more and only be at 22 bales. So I put down that on average, every animal weighs 800 pounds. I think Tipsy might be the only one that's actually over that. So if we were to get 2 steers, they won't be over 800 pounds by the time, like I was talking about getting Baldies or some Herefords. Does that look like a pregnant donkey or just a very well-fed, happy donkey? Woo! We're marked down for 30 bales. Truly let me know if you've purchased hay, what you think, okay? 800 to 1,000 pound cows need anywhere from 22 to 26 pounds of hay a day. So at 30 bales, that gets me 90 days worth of hay if on average every bale weighs 1,000 pounds. And that's talking to people that know what they're talking about. That's just where I'm at, but let me know. I know winters, I chose 90 days, but our winters, sometimes it's difficult because we'll go through a season where it doesn't rain much, and then it'll rain in September, October. But in September, October, not enough grass actually grows. And that's a great time to plant, but it doesn't really grow. Now, one disadvantage I had last year that I'm hoping we can rectify this year. Last year, this was all dirt in September, October. I mean, legit, almost 10 acres. Actually, it's 12 if you consider the pond. Almost 10 acres was dirt. Just 6 months ago, this was dirt. 6 months? 8 months ago, this was dirt. This year, we won't have that issue. We can actually plant something here like winter wheat or winter rye. Which one am I looking for here, okay? Not afraid to play the new guy card. I need help feeding these animals all winter long. So give me your best tips and tricks down below. I don't normally do this unless it's, something whatever, but I'm actually gonna put my email right here, okay? So literally, tell me what you recommend if you've done it before. Not that there's not other creators out there that know what they're doing, other YouTubers, other Facebookers, other farmers, but I've got a unique set here, okay? I've got cows that weigh under 1,000 pounds, but a couple of them we're trying to grow and make big cows. A couple of them we're trying to grow to eat. And then we've got a couple donkeys we've got 3. We've got some donkeys that we want to eat and be healthy, but we don't want them to eat and take away from the herd, because donkeys can survive on much, much less and should for their own health. But let me know what you got down below. Let me know. Don't count that guy. I mean, you can, but don't. Looks like he needs some minerals. I don't know why his tail's down. He certainly doesn't miss any meals. But look at this. Now, yes, there are some flies on her, okay? But they're not all over her. And I truly believe, easy there, Bruiser. I truly believe what's helping is and I want to walk back there and see Frank, but I really don't want poison oak or ivy, so we'll drive back there here in a second because it gets really tall. But I truly believe those minerals and the fly control is helping, absolutely. So they look much, much better on their own. No ivermectin, no permethrin, nothing. Now they've got flies. You can't beat them all. You can't do it. You can't. They're doing pretty good, and they should be really heavy. Bunny might need a little bit. Looks like she's not quite partaking in the fly controlled treats. But Lucy, we named him Badonkadonk because he was so thick when he got here. But look at him now. He's like skinny compared to you, Lucy. Sure is. What's up, buddy? He don't want me to touch him when he's eating. He don't like it. Shared my honey bun with you yesterday, man. The icing, the one with the white icing, the jumbo. Yeah, and then today I can't get some love. What's up with that, man? But yeah, I think they're looking pretty stinking good. So I also got me let's get in the back of the truck here. I got me a face oiler. So if you don't know what this is, you fill, hang on. Whoop, cool trick. You fill this with your bug spray or your oil, whatever you're using, and then it slowly leaks through a series of holes and kind of oils their face. But you got to hang it over something that they use. So we've got to come up with like some kind of system where they have to walk under this to get oil on their face, the bug spray. But we'll figure it out. We will. We will, Tipsy. I'll put it down. There's nothing in my hands. Nothing. I put it down. I got nothing. Just want some scratches. Yeah. She's definitely not utilizing the fly control. Definitely. What's wrong with that tail, bruh? I need some minerals. We'll get him some. I would think he's eating those, and I know they're safe. But we'll take care of him. You can't assume because he's acting weird that something's wrong, because he acts weird all the time. So one thing I am excited about that probably some of you will understand, when you're growing a hay field, you're supposed to keep your animals off of it, okay? That wasn't like a learning lesson yesterday. I'm aware of my animals, free range, free roam. I've enjoyed it, but like I said, because 10 of our acres were dirt up until like 2 months ago, when the grass started growing on what we call our hay field, which is just 5 acres. Well, when the grass started growing last year, I'm skipping around because I'm trying to be careful not to hit Frank. When you grow your hay field, it gets long, and I was prepared to let it grow this year and then section it off so that they couldn't eat on it. But the problem we ran into really quick was, uh-oh, the neighbor may have a cow down. Nope, she's up, just kidding. The problem we ran into was we didn't have 10 acres with grass on it for them to eat. So when the grass started growing, I turned them out. Now, when you grow a hay field, I don't know about you guys, but it starts to look a little long and shaggy and raggedy. And I both have. I've been looking at this thinking, man, I need to like mow it. Like, it just looks like it's overgrown. It looks rough. The cows don't eat it. They actually prefer the fresh growth. So anyway, I'm actually excited to bush hog it. Plus, I'm very happy that we have a very nice bush hog. Patrick's over there. Frank is over there up against the fence in the poison oak and the poison ivy, which I'm just barely past. I'm just barely over it. It's still on my ribs. I'm not driving over there because there's trees overhead. Ticks get on trees, and when you drive under them or walk under them, they fall on you. That's how you can get ticks, aside from just getting on your legs when you're walking through the tall grass. So Frank's you're gonna have to wait to see Frank. That's what I'm saying, to be frank. Okay, today though, it's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be one of the hottest days of the year so far. It is the hottest day of the year. It's gonna be almost, I think the heat index is 103. So we're gonna make sure everybody's got water. All the little goats are okay. The alpacas are okay. They're laying up here by the cabin. And yep, we're making headway on the rooms and the mini blinds and getting things sorted. I will say this, let me take you inside and we'll look at something real quick. But we need some coverings for our transom windows. Let me show you the cabin here, hang on. I don't want to take you inside though, it's not quite done yet. I kind of want it to be a reveal more than a, here you go, look at it, it's a work in progress again. So I'm just going to show you the outside. All right, don't judge. That's basically a workstation right there. And working I am. So I've got 3 sets of blinds up, and they're solar blinds. That's the boys' bedroom essentially, but it's everybody's bedroom right now except for Case. But we got to do Case's blinds. But these windows up here, man, those are pretty, but they are brutal with a house facing the west. Absolutely brutal. Like when the sun's going down about 3 p.m., you can literally stand in that cabin and put your hand in the light coming through those transom windows, and it feels like your hand's on fire. Like, it's brutal. So they're clearly not like thermal windows. I think that's part of it. But, whew, my goodness, they're rough. So, anyway, yeah. Tell me what we should do with those. Should you just tin them? We don't want to lose them because I think especially, you know, the 4 to 6 months in the year when it's not 100 degrees outside, I think they're going to be great for light. But we got to figure something out though, because they're pretty stinking rough. Let me know. Window tint, ceramic, actually crossed my mind to just insulate them and block them off because it's brutal. It's brutal. If you're looking at tiny homes and they have those windows, make sure you get a better rated window or have a solution for covering those when it's this hot. So I think the solution is going to be like cutting up some blackout fabric and maybe velcroing it up there during the winter months, summer months. Everybody's healthy and happy. We got a bunch of errands to run. I'm taking the boys and we're going to go do some stuff because it's too hot to stay in the cabin right now. And yeah, we'll check back with you guys here a little bit later, but I'm serious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to bush hog that field up there. I want to see it like short and cut and get him, Sadie. Oh, get him. Get him. So, whoop. Anyway, yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. It's going to be a few hours, but for you guys, it's going to be like half a second. You guys, calm down. Calm down. Hey, calm down. Who are you even barking at? Hey, this is actually right where I left you. And I still haven't put anything up there in the transom windows. But, but I did run to Lowe's with the boys. And I found some privacy glass specifically for heat management and blocking sunlight. So I'm gonna put some up there. It's not like super jet black. I think it said it's ceramic, which I know is a little more expensive if you've ever tinted windows on a car. So this was like $50 for a roll. I'll let you guys know how it goes. It's only gonna get hotter, so I'll be able to give you a pretty good measure of whether it works or not. Let me show you something. This is cool. You guys have been telling me, and again, I'm new to this, playing the rookie card. By the way, it's been like 7 or 8 hours. But you guys kept telling me, man, you don't want those cows in your pond. You don't want those cows in your pond. You don't want them in your pond because they make a mess. Let me show you something. Disregard that. That's just a little bit of muck. But look at that. That water's actually really clear. You can see through the bottom, even though it's a mess, even though it still needs to be worked on, if you will. But this is why you don't let cows in your pond. June, don't give me side eye. Franklin, hey, don't make me come over there. Look at how brown this water is. And our inlet is right there. This is where our pond fills when it rains. So yes, technically this gets the freshest water the quickest, but this is also always moving. So it should be a little bit murkier when it rains because we've got all this red clay, but nope, it's June bug. I tell you what, the more Franklin gets in that pool, the more I think he is a Fredward Jr. I do. I'm also watching for snakes. Give me a second. I saw that. You literally just dropped a deuce in the pond. I saw it. It wasn't your tail. I saw it. Oh my goodness. This is why you don't let cows in your pond. Not your fishing hole pond anyway, which this is destined to be. It's beautiful. Right now it's muddy because of these two water buffaloes. Oh boy. We're moving. Goodness. Now, June, listen. Everybody's going to ask me why you're breathing hard. We've been over this. I talked to the vet, and you're just a big girl. There's also a little dangly thing in the back of their throats. I think humans have them too. I don't know. Maybe they call them a doppelganger, doppeldangler. I don't know, something like that. I made that up. That was funny. Funny story. Kylie and Aaron actually told me one of their cows has that thing that makes them breathe funny. So I called the vet. Didn't mention that. Didn't want to be like, maybe they're playing a trick on me. But yeah, didn't mention that. And he was like, actually, the bluntness of their nose and their snouts, which happens a lot in highlands, they have shorter snouts, causes them to breathe like that. And it also depends on the temperature outside. Just like us. I mean, I'm starting to breathe heavy right now, and it's only been like 200 feet. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm curvy, and I like it. Woo! There you go. All right. I'll show you that window tint stuff, and then I'll let you guys go. Because I'm trying to get to work. Trying to keep going. Make this house comfortable for the boys while Ray and I figure out what we're going to do. Look here. Woo! It's from some gal named Gila. Heat control window film. Helps block heat glare, rejects 72% of the sun's heat. How do you measure that? It's like you take a measurement with like a thermometer. I'm trying to be funny and I'm talking faster, my lips move. Yeah, oh, and then got me some kind of applicator kit for smoothing it out. Apply solution, low lint cloth, trim tool, and a squeegee. Anyway, Lady A, why are we doing that? Just the perfect spot where Case left his four-wheeler. That's weird. There's like hundreds of trees. All right. All right. I'm gonna go in there, climb on a ladder, and get to trimming. It's a good time. I like being on a ladder. Not really. But yep. So with that said, stay tuned, because all I can say is you guys are gonna get all over me for this one. What? I just put that. Listen, it's a burn pile. Get away. Yeah, Lee, anything to do, the donkey's got to mess with it. With that, oh, by the way, Ninja's gone. That's all I got to say. And he was really little. I thought he'd be bigger, but anyway, y'all be good. Don't work too hard. It's a girl. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.